recently gotten a couple of comments from the family asking me about, booyah, my nose ring. And you know what? I actually just read the comment and I was like, I can do a quick video about this because I am pretty sure there are a lot of people with questions, concerns, thoughts about getting your nose, reservations about them. Some people don't like piercings whatsoever, and I definitely wanted to share with you guys my experience with having a nose ring. I got my nose pierced when I was 18 years old. I waited until I was 18, which was 10 years ago, because I wanted my nose pierced. At 18, I can get a piercing. A lot of you guys will probably know people who have gotten piercings or tattoos before the legal age. I was just someone who said, you know what? If I really want it, I can wait. And I actually had one that was shaped like an L. First time, because I've gotten my nose pierced twice. One day I was going to bed and the L punctured something up there. Ow, yeah, I know, sounds real gross. But it punctured something up there. I had to take it out. My nose was, you know, gushing. Needless to say, my nose piercing closed up shortly after. Literally nose piercings, because it is cartilage. It is not like a lot of other parts on the body that you can pierce. It's very easy. I wound up getting it re-pierced later. I am one of those people who feel like a nose piercing on myself is a part of me, something that I think I will always have. It's just a part of me. Now, having a small stud like what I had originally, it was so small. And if you go back to old videos that I've posted on YouTube, I've always had it pierced. And I've known people who I've worked with who said I didn't even recognize or notice that much attention, but it is not distracting. So for me, when it came to employment, having my piercing, when I got the piercing with the barbell, it was to the point I couldn't pull it out because of the ball. And my skin, so to speak, around it basically made it where I couldn't pull it out unless I was going to be in a little bit of pain. I always went on job interviews with it. I didn't seem to have a problem with it, but at the same time, I wasn't getting a whole bunch of calls, but that's just the nature of looking for a job. And let me be real, being black. So, having dreads, locks, excuse me, whatever you want to call it. If I was to go on a job interview, I would not wear this. Now, depending on the atmosphere and environment that you work in, it might not be a problem. You know, depending on the environment. I say that only to say if it's corporate, you already know, girl. No, don't even do it. It's not going to happen, not going to fly. They probably have it in writing in a handbook somewhere that it's not going down. You're more of a creative, artistic type of person that works in those type of environments and settings, which personally I find myself in my personality to be more on the artistic and creative side. I would seek out places of employment that would employ someone like myself. In small companies, I have worked in retail before. I have worked in a corporate environment, but entry level. Don't have me get on the job thing, because I have very strong opinions about that, and I'll tie that into another video, because it was also brought to my attention, a video topic about going back to school as an adult and how it has been for me, which I thought was an excellent topic to cover with you guys, because not only do I think I can be an encouragement to someone who is older, who took some time off from school or did not go to school, but also encourage someone who has not gone to school but feels that there is a place in this world for them to be successful, but it might be in a more creative way than the standard, which is where I fall in. As far as the nose ring, I love it on myself. Like I said, I think that it is a signature look, especially with the hoop. I love it to death. I think it just is, I think it's fly, you know, and it's because I like it. I don't really do it because everybody else is doing it or somebody else thinks it looks good. It took me a while to get used to it, like a day, but then I was like, oh yeah, that's Venetia all day. If that answered questions that some of you guys might have had, Hopefully it did. I think a very, very small stud, if you do so choose to pierce, is acceptable in many work environments, especially if, like I said, it is not distracting. As small as they make them these days are very, very discreet. So, any of you guys who are thinking about piercing, go ahead and do it. That's what I would say. Like a warning, ladies, specifically in African Americans and some Asian, keloid skin is something that we possibly have to worry about. My grandmother had keloids, and if you're not familiar with that, it's basically where scar tissue heals on top of itself, and there tends to be kind of large masses. And also people who have that type of skin or who are predisposed for that, you may see it if they ever have any kind of deep wounds or scars. The scars will not heal flat and flesh to the skin, but raised and bubbled. If you have skin like that or a scar like that on your body and you don't have, you know, any piercings or anything like that, that's something that you want to consider, because we don't want any, you know what I'm saying, we don't want that. We don't want to go through surgery for that. So that's just something to keep in mind, ladies. My young ladies who are watching, who want to go do whatever you want to do on your own and come home and be like, Mom, look what I got. She probably should have told you Grandma had keloids and you... But anyway, I will talk to you guys real soon. Keep it real until next time. Of course, I have not forgotten about hair. We will deal with some hair real soon. All right. Bye, guys.
Wow. Everybody looks so beautiful in this. It's awesome. Everybody tip your hat to the nice people. Ladies, get your Miss America wave on. Wave on. Here we go. It's a gala event. You've been cordially invited to a night of entertainment. Fellas, take your ladies' coat. Ladies, order champagne. Tip your servers and the tenders of the bar, keep the change. If you came without a date, you'll still be wicked entertained.